The demise of Catherine of Valois in 1437, analysis of queenship and dynastic politics. The death of Catherine of Valois on January 3, 1437, marks a pivotal juncture in the intertwined histories of England and France during the late medieval period. Let's examine Catherine's life, exploring her pivotal role within the framework of medieval queenship, her influence on dynastic politics, and the broader implications of her personal and political choices. Through an in-depth analysis of her marriage, widowhood, clandestine relationship with Owen Tudor, and her enduring legacy, let's illuminate the complexities and contradictions inherent in her position as a queen consort and a progenitor of the Tudor dynasty. Early life and political matrimony. Born on October 27, 1401, Catherine of Valois was the youngest child of King Charles VI of France and Queen Isabeau of Bavaria. Her early years were marked by profound instability, as the Hundred Years' War ravaged France, exacerbating internal divisions and destabilizing the monarchy. The mental illness of her father and the contentious regency of her mother created an environment of political volatility, where Catherine's lineage rendered her a critical asset in European power dynamics. Her upbringing, though reflective of the constraints placed on royal women, likely equipped her with the skills of diplomacy, piety, and courtly conduct necessary for queenship. Catherine's marriage to King Henry V of England in 1420, formalized through the Treaty of Troyes, exemplifies the utilization of royal marriages as strategic instruments of statecraft. The treaty designated Henry as heir to the French throne, effectively disinheriting Catherine's brother, the Dauphin Charles, and sought to unify England and France under a single monarchy. This union, while ostensibly fostering peace, underscored the fragile and transactional nature of medieval diplomacy. Catherine's role in this arrangement extended beyond symbolic unification. Her presence at Henry's side during public ceremonies reinforced the legitimacy of the Anglo-French Accord. The birth of her son, Henry VI, in December 1421 solidified the Lancastrian succession and represented a triumph for the union. However, this moment of dynastic continuity was short-lived, as Henry V's untimely death in August 1422 left Catherine a widow at the age of 21. With her infant son ascending to the throne, Catherine's position became precarious, as her role transitioned from queen consort to queen dowager in a context rife with factionalism and regency politics. Widowhood and the assertion of agency. The regency government, led by Humphrey, Duke of Gloucester, sought to control Catherine's movements and decisions, reflecting broader anxieties about female sovereignty and the potential implications of her remarriage. The restrictions imposed upon her, including limitations on her ability to choose a new husband, exemplify the ways in which medieval queens were constrained by their dual roles as political symbols and dynastic vessels. Despite these limitations, Catherine's subsequent relationship with Owen Tudor, a Welsh courtier of modest origins, signifies a remarkable assertion of personal agency. Their clandestine union, likely formalized in the late 1420s, defied contemporary norms and carried significant political ramifications. The marriage, though controversial, produced progeny who would play instrumental roles in English history. Edmund Tudor, the couple's eldest son, became the father of Henry VII, whose victory at the Battle of Bosworth Field in 1485 inaugurated the Tudor dynasty. Jasper Tudor, another son, emerged as a key Lancastrian figure during the Wars of the Roses. Catherine's choice to marry Owen Tudor, despite the inherent risks and societal backlash, highlights her resilience and capacity to navigate the intersecting realms of personal desire and political constraint. Decline and death, a reflection on mortality and queenship. Catherine's later years were marked by declining health and a retreat from the public sphere. By the mid-1430s, she resided at Bermondsey Abbey, a Benedictine nunnery in London, where she devoted herself to religious contemplation. Her death on January 3, 1437, at the age of 35, was attributed to a protracted illness, possibly exacerbated by complications from childbirth or chronic conditions. Her interment at Westminster Abbey, though relatively modest, underscores her enduring connection to the Lancastrian dynasty and the respect accorded to her as the mother of a reigning king. The abbey served as both a sanctuary and a symbolic space for Catherine's final years, reflecting the convergence of her piety and her royal status. The understated nature of her tomb contrasts with the significant legacy she left behind, a testament to the complexities of her life and the broader historical currents she navigated. Legacy and historical implications. Catherine of Valois occupies a central place in the historiography of medieval queenship and dynastic politics. Her marriage to Henry V illustrates the instrumental role of queens in fostering diplomatic alliances, while her union with Owen Tudor exemplifies the tension between personal agency and the expectations imposed by her political position. The Treaty of Troyes, though ultimately unsuccessful in achieving lasting unity between England and France, underscores Catherine's significance within the broader geopolitical framework of her era. Her descendants' contributions to English history further amplify her historical significance. The Tudor dynasty, founded by her grandson Henry VII, represents a transformative period in English governance, culture, and identity. The legacy of Catherine's choices, particularly her decision to marry Owen Tudor, resonates through the political and cultural shifts that defined the late 15th and early 16th centuries. Moreover, Catherine's experiences offer valuable insights into the gendered dimensions of medieval monarchy. As a queen consort, widow, and mother, she navigated a complex interplay of power, constraint, and influence. Her ability to assert agency within a patriarchal framework challenges reductive narratives of female passivity, positioning her as a figure of both historical and scholarly interest. Conclusion. The death of Catherine of Valois in 1437 marked the conclusion of a life that encapsulated the tensions and contradictions of medieval queenship. From her politically charged marriage to her contentious widowhood and her transformative role in establishing the Tudor dynasty, Catherine's life reflects the multifaceted nature of her historical impact. Her story underscores the intricate interplay between individual agency and structural constraint, offering enduring lessons on the dynamics of power, gender, and legacy in the medieval period. Catherine's legacy, as both a political actor and a maternal figure of dynastic significance, invites continued scholarly examination. Her life serves as a lens through which to explore the broader themes of medieval governance, diplomacy, and societal structure, rendering her an indispensable subject in the study of late medieval European history. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, and subscribe to Medieval Chronicles 1066 for more journeys back to the Middle Ages. Stay curious.